There is a single, reliable joke that works on virtually every human being on Earth, regardless of their native language or culture. That joke is Peekaboo. If you record caregivers playing this game across 17 different languages, the vocabulary changes, but the acoustic properties and rhythm remain identical. A baby recognizes the structure immediately, anywhere in the world. Peekaboo operates as a biological starting point for communication. It serves as an early ritual that introduces an infant to the foundations of human interaction. Inside this short, repetitive loop, infants practice social observation, attempt to predict the world, and manage their nervous system. To understand the origins of our social communication, we have to pull this game apart and examine it through the three mechanical acts of a joke: the setup, the tension, and the punchline. Every joke needs a setup. In Peekaboo, the setup relies entirely on mutual gaze, the act of holding prolonged, unbroken eye contact with another person. This requires a highly specific biological trait. Out of 88 primate species, humans are the only ones with exposed white sclera. Other primates actively disguise their gaze to avoid projecting threats or inviting conflict. We evolved in the opposite direction. The whites of our eyes are designed to advertise exactly where we are looking, allowing us to signal our attention to others. When an adult locks eyes with an infant to begin the game, they are practicing serve and return. The adult gives a look, the baby responds, and a rhythm is established before the baby can speak a single word. This biological setup creates a predictable loop, wiring the infant's brain to expect that their social engagement will be reciprocated with a rewarding connection. Then comes the tension. The hands go up and the face disappears. The infant is forced to grapple with object permanence, a timeline first charted by Swiss psychologist Jean Piaget. Piaget theorized that before a certain age, infants lacked the mental capacity to track things they couldn't see. He concluded that when a face vanished behind a pair of hands, the baby thought it literally ceased to exist. This chart visualizes how modern cognitive science has updated that view. If we map a baby's expected reality, it travels as a continuous line. Babies know the hidden face is still there, so its sudden disappearance violates their logical expectations, causing their mental model to drop off a cliff. When reality breaks from expectation, they generate a new hypothesis, turning a confusing physical event into active learning. Which brings us to the punchline. The hands open, the face reappears, and the baby inevitably laughs. But why is laughter the automatic biological response here? Evolutionary psychologist Robin Dunbar proposes that laughter developed in early humans as a more efficient version of the physical grooming found in other primates. As human social groups expanded, they grew too large to support endless hours of picking through each other's fur. We needed an alternative. Vocal laughter became our shared social currency, a way to bond with multiple people at once. The giggle of a 6-month-old serves a specific biological purpose. The physiological spike instantly drops into a calm, rhythmic wave. Psychologists refer to this cycle as rupture and repair, providing the infant with their first safe experience of a momentary disconnection. Repeating this loop acts as a stress simulator. With every iteration, the baby expands their tolerance for discomfort, learning to navigate the sensations of disconnection within a safe environment. These early interactions establish the neurological tracks to process stress. They create a physical blueprint for emotional resilience that the child carries as they grow. If that visual repair never comes, if the disconnection is prolonged and unresolved, the nervous system can stay locked in a state of alarm. The immediate resolution of the game is what teaches the child that safety can be reestablished. The universal appeal of Peekaboo isn't just about a vanishing face. It's about teaching the human mind to trust that even when a connection is temporarily broken, it can be repaired.